Hi everyone, this is my 45th Talk to Me Tuesday. It is March 14th, 2012, and I have a little bit to show you, but mostly I have quilts to show you. As you can probably tell from the title, my guild, along with another guild, we had our annual quilt show, so I have tons of pictures for that. But I'll show you at least what I got done from last week. Did more of Tinkerbell. So as you can see, I am trying to get done with her skin, so to speak. Well, that sounds kind of weird, but her, I guess you can say her body, I guess, instead. So right now I am working on, I did the face area, and I did her arms, then now I'm working on where her legs are. And then I will start working on her dress and her little wing things and her hair. So that's all I've gotten done. And most of this I did yesterday. I did probably all of the face yesterday, and I did all of the leg part yesterday. Then the only other thing that I've really done is, I can find the two pieces now. Oh yes, is I decided to just go ahead and start putting some of the hexagons together, even though I know I'm still a long way off. I need a lot more. This is the first one I did. You kind of see a little bit, you can see the stitches a little bit, and then on the back, of course, you can see the stitches. And this was kind of just kind of like just a regular whip stitch, running stitch. But then I thought, you know what, instead of, because when you pull a little bit on here, you can see the stitches. So I know later on you'll probably be able to see them in the front. So I thought, well, what about using the invisible applique? So I did that, and see, you cannot see the stitches, and even on the back you can't see them. So I'm thinking of doing it this way, so then that way you can't see them. So I don't know. One thing I was wondering was, because I still have that pillow to put together for just the panel and then a backing, if I should use invisible applique, which is kind of like what I've been told is ladder stitch, so that way you can't see it. Regular, you know, I'm not quite sure how I'll put it together because I'm going to do it by hand, so any suggestions would be great. Let's see here. Oh, I got more not yesterday. Last week I showed the half square triangles for the paper piecing, and I ordered more last week, and yesterday I got them in the mail. So this size of them, you get 18 per sheet, and you get 25 sheets in a little package, so enough for 450 squares total. Then along with that, I went ahead and decided to get the bigger pieces of paper, the same 1-inch finished size of the half square triangles, but this is more, you know, for you know, scraps and maybe patchworks. And then they have, like I said, they have this size of paper that's actually bigger than this because it's folded, so it's actually quite big. So I'd probably use maybe for a fat quarter or maybe half a yard. You know, I would have probably extra left over. But 1 sheets of these, you would get 70 half square triangles. And I'm just doing the 1-inch finished. Let me get out the whole piece of paper. This is what the whole piece of paper looks like. So, piece of paper like this, you get 70 half square triangles. And in the packet, it comes with, oh, it doesn't say how many pieces of paper, but if I wanted to do this whole packet, I would get 700 half square triangles. And these were, I think it was $4.95 for one packet, and then these ones, I think were $3.95. So, yeah, so I thought they were cute. So I got that. The only, now on to crafty, well, not crafty, but the quilty goodness, I guess. Get that together. Is when I first, because I volunteered this year, and that was the first time I actually volunteered for my guild at the quilt show. So, what I got was when I first went there. Excuse me, sorry. They gave me the one girl who all the volunteers signed in. She knew me because she's in my guild. So she gave me this little pen, and it is showing the initials of the quilt guild that I'm in, along with the next city over, their quilt guild. So this is the quilt guild that I am a member of, is with the little heart here, and then the other quilt guild, they have the little house as their symbols. So there you go. And you can't really see the names. Yeah, you can see the initials there. And then with that, so I got the pin just because it was my first year volunteering. And then I guess they do this each year. Each year they give a little quilt block charm. And so this was this year's charm. And then I bought this little pin buddy thing is what they called it. I had to buy this, but I got the other two pieces for free. And then next year, when I volunteer, then I'll just add another charm. So I thought that was cute as a little souvenir. And then on top of that, they also gave us a little surprise. We had the option of getting a pattern, which I didn't really want to do. It was in a little bag, and I don't know what was in the bag because you couldn't see without opening them. So or you could take for a book. So I thought it was just one book, and I didn't open it when I was there. And it was all wrapped around in fabric. So I think this is maybe half a yard, something like that. But yeah, so it was all wrapped in it, and then I got this little ribbon. So this was on the outside, and wrapped on the inside was more than just a book. I got these big huge needles, which I'm not really sure what they're used for. It says 1/5 or something like that. See how huge those needles are, how long they are? So I'm not quite sure what you would use those ones for, but does anyone else know? Anyways, and then I got this cute little panel, which I have no clue what I'm going to do with this, but it's cute. So I got those two items, and then I got a little pattern in with it. This is, I guess, from Joanne. Someone must not have wanted it because it was clear back from 1998. But seeing that I like traditional things, I liked it. So it's for make the grandmother's fan, and then with it, automatically, they had needles. So can't have enough needles of this size. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what those other ones are for. So I got that. So I thought that was cool. And that was the reason why I picked out this fabric. Picked out this gift was because I like this fabric, and it was the only fabric left. It was, yeah. Then I got this beautiful Borgello book. Like, oh, I've always wanted to make a Borgello quilt. I think they're really pretty. And there is a picture of a Borgello quilt that someone did from the quilt show. I'm not quite sure who did it. I don't know if it's someone from my guild or the other guild. But yeah, so that was cool. So I'm going to use this. Then I got this other one, and I'm not sure if I am going to use it. I do have a pattern that kind of uses the Hawaiian quilts a little bit, but I'm not quite sure. And so maybe I might use this maybe as a reference. I'm not sure. Then I got this Hawaiian quilts book as well. Oops. Yeah, so I got those, and I thought that was really nice of them. All of the volunteers, you know, kind of picked a little gift, and then we everyone brought food, and then of course, so whenever we volunteered, we were able to go to a certain kitchen area, different building, and we were able to have free breakfast and free lunch, and then we could get in the show for free. So you know, I did that all day. If I would have done that on Sunday, I could have gotten free food and gotten in the show for free as well, but I only did that one day. Of course, you gotta go shopping. I didn't actually do a whole lot of shopping this year. I actually really scaled back. I wanted to shop more, but I didn't. So, I got this whole thing of bread. Somebody had said that this was from a serger, but I think it would still work good for like doing handwork and stuff like that. But so it was $2, and this was actually both of our guilds. We have a little shop, and where we just sell stuff, and whatever proceeds that our guild makes, we use for like speakers and stuff like that. So this is like $1, $2. So, but they had a whole bunch of other stuff that were like $1 and stuff like that. But I didn't have enough cash on me. Then at one of the vendors, I bought a whole bunch of fat quarters. I bought quite a few of this. I thought this was pretty and cute. I got this one. And I ended up buying like 21 fat quarters. I really like this one, so I bought like all the ones I could find of this one. And then I just got some like tie-dyed ones, kind of like ones, the hand-dyed ones. Because I thought, well, this would be good to use for my half square triangles. Since I want people to use kind of like a cream or a very light tan or white color for the other part. Then I got purple, and I want to get more purple ones, but it's like I don't usually have any of these type of colors, so I wasn't quite sure what I would use at the time. Then I got these two, and this I knew my husband would really like. It's supposed to be, I think, a reference to, it's supposed to be a reference to the American Revolution. Sorry, my nose is itchy. It says all men are created equal, and it says peace. And then on the other side, we had a debate what this was exactly. Oh, my husband thinks it is, like, a state, and then with the rifle and a little scabbard, and it says 1776 on it. But it's kind of weird because the symbols are kind of like upside down compared to the writing, so it's kind of weird that way. I don't know why they did that. And here is the last to the fabric I got. So that's it. What you'll see next is the tons of different pictures that I took of the quilts from the quilt show. Unfortunately, since I went by myself and I'm quite short, you will sometimes just see a picture of part of a quilt. And this was mostly either because I was either too short and I couldn't take a picture of the whole thing, or there wasn't enough room for me to go all the way back and take a picture with my phone, or the phone was bigger than what I could have ever gotten by a picture using my phone. So there are several quilts in there that are minis, like very, very small, mini like 9 by 12 or whatever. There's a few where I took close-up pictures of quilt, or I just took a picture of the center just to kind of show you what it looked like. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. This time I took 2 classes. I took a hand quilting class, which was really great. I actually got to try that out. Which I've done a little bit by myself, but I've never taken, classes for that. So that was pretty interesting. And then I did one with the cathedral window quilt. We didn't do one together, but the lady, I know she's in my guild, and so she showed us how to do it a variety of different ways. And you'll actually see her quilt, and you'll see 2 pictures of her, a cathedral window quilt that she made for her son. So take care, everyone. Enjoy the eye candy of the quilts, and have a great week.